everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Holly, and today's video I thought I'd just do like a kind of relaxed vlog style sew with me. Because I've got two things that I'm making at the minute, and I'm sort of doing for my Christmas making, and this will be going out after Christmas because the people I'm sewing for watch my videos. So so I'm going to be making two shirts today. I've already made the pattern before. I think I made a video about it. I'll link it if I did. I think I did. A little pattern about, a shirt. So I'm making a shirt. I'm making two linen shirts for Christmas presents So I'm going to be using linen fabrics, and then I've got some lovely buttons from Pigeon Wishes, which I just love. They're just really good quality buttons. So I'm in my sewing room, and I think we're going to do a bit of sewing. If you want to sew with me and talk through how I make the shirts, show the fabric that I'm using, the buttons, a little bit about the pattern, those sort of things. So I think this video will be filmed over a few days, so I might change in and out of what I look like. So let's get sewing, shall we? And if you like sewing videos, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And I also have a sewing Instagram, which you might like as well. So I'll leave that all linked below in the description box. So let's get sewing. So here we have all our pattern pieces ready to start constructing. We have the button stand. We have the pocket bag. What's this? We've got the cuff. We have the front bodice, front of it there. We have our sleeve. We have the back bodice. And then we have the outside collar here, and then what's this bit? The collar stand. Now I just realised I'm missing the pocket flap section, so I need to cut that out. But these are our pieces that we're working with, and we've got the pattern here. I was literally just having it as a rough guide basically of what to do. So yes, I'll just get you, actually I want to show you the buttons I'm using as well. Right, for the buttons, I have these lovely buttons from Pigeon Wishes, who sent over buttons a few months ago, and I've been waiting for the perfect project, and I think this is it. So I'm thinking for one of my shirts, I think my mum might like this, I'm thinking this black and white one, which is lovely. Well, I've got brownie tones in there as well. They're nice. Or I'm thinking these sort of neutral pearls, pearly tones. They've got a bit of a shimmer to these ones. They're nice. I love these, but I don't think they're going to be right for the people who I'm making these for. So maybe for me, because I really love these. They're really lovely buttons, and the quality is so good. You know, when you get bad buttons and they're cheap, these are so good. So this is the buttons that we're going for, and that is just some white linen fabric, which I think will look quite nice. I think that will go really nicely, so that's what we're thinking about. Right, so we're now on the next stage of the button placket. This is our neckline, and this is the right side. We've already attached it on the wrong side. So so now I need to press down 1 centimetre down here so it's folded, and then fold this over like this, which will be under like that, and pin very securely and neatly down here, and then we're going to top stitch all along here to secure the button placket in place. So that's what I am going to be doing now. Right, so I'm just turning around my cuffs here, and a little tip, always cut off your corners like this just to get a nice pointy corner. So let me just turn them around here. And also my other tip, you know, you get these in coffee shops and stuff. I always use these to push my corners out. And those work really, really well. Like that, you can probably get in there. And because they're wooden, they're not gonna damage the fabric. Not like when it's metal, like it's got some give to it. So there we go, we're getting our cuffs together. Like so. I've got 4 of these to do because obviously I'm doing 2 shirts. So yeah. So there we go. Look, there's our cuff coming together. Because it's a wrap over cuff that like will sit sort of like that with the buttons here. So that's why it's got the edge here and then they sort of sit over like that. So that's all nicely stitched in. So I've got to do another 4 of these, and then we'll just press in the edges, get them ready to stitch them onto the sleeve. So that's my next job. I think I'm going to put these on the sleeve. I'm sort of going rogue from the sewing pattern order because yeah, I made one of these before back in October. So I kind of remember how it goes together. I've made so much since that my brain just can't remember exactly how it goes together. So I'm just using it as a referral, you know. There we go, there's our second one. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Oh, so I've got to a point, I've got all my sleeves, I've got the pleat in the sleeve done. This pattern you put on the cuff first and then put it together. So I've got this on here to stitch it in, and then I need to press this over and stitch this together. So I've got 3 of them, and I've already done 1 of them on. Here you go, there's my shirt coming together. So I got 1 on, so I just need to get this one on, and then it's collar time. Let me show you the front of it and how it's looking. There you go, that's the button plaques running down the front. Oh, I only put the first sleeve. I'm doing French seams on my sleeve. So hopefully that's going to work out okay. Bit more fiddly, but I think it's going to look good because I've done French seams all in the inside, so it just makes it all look the same. I think that'd be nice. So yeah, that's how we're looking. It's looking good. I'm happy with it. And then once the collar's on, it's button time. Buttons I've never had a problem with. Like, they're always okay, but it always was a bit nerve-wracking because you always put them on at the end of the make. And yeah, it can just make or break the make. So yeah, that's how we're looking. I'm going to press my sleeves, and that's what's next. I'll just share where I'm at. Now I'm putting the collar in. So there's a diagram of what it's like. So this is the collar, and this is the collar stand. So I thought I'd just share what it's looking like now. So I've made the collar right sides together and pulled it through, and then sandwiched it between here. So then you got the 4 layers of fabric along here. So this is what the collar's looking like at the minute. yeah, so then we'll turn this around this way, and we've got the collar nicely sandwiched in the stand, and that will sit on the edge of the neck like this, and it will sit like that ish. It's a really bad way of showing you, but yeah, that's what we're looking like. I need to pull it round, and then this needs a press, and then it can be stitched on to the shirt. This collar's the sort of thing that looks really, it seems like it's gonna be really hard, but it's actually really easy. Like, yeah, just pop that on, stitch it on around the neck. Look, there we go. There's my collar. You got a little collar. Oh, it's really cute actually, I like that. So I've literally I've got my button options. So now I get to that point where I need to put the buttons on. It's like, why do, like, buttonholes, I've done loads and loads of buttonholes and I'm not scared of them. They're okay, they've always gone well, but it is that kind of thing when you think, oh, I don't want to muck it up. When I've just sewn such a lovely garment and I've got the buttonholes to do. So I need to decide on the buttons. I've got these, I think I've shown you before in the last clips. Got this option, or this option, or this option on Penguin Wishes. I always say penguin, it's Pigeon Wishes. They're really nice. I need to decide. I don't know if these would be too small. Not too sure because I've got quite a big button placket. We will see. So I'm just going to decide on which one to go for. I think I'm definitely going to go for these on one of the shirts. So I'm going to go for these first. I'll take them out of the packaging. I want to take them out of the lovely packaging. Like, they're so nice, aren't they? So I have to I don't want to ruin it. Packaging's so nice. Like, unusual for buttons. Normally they come like wound up, don't they? I think I'm just gonna have to rip it. I'm gonna have to rip it open. I'm in. Because look how cute that is. Look how the inside is just lovely. Might keep that actually. And then so let's have a look. I haven't seen them actually obviously out of the packet. I don't know how many I need. I think I've also got buttons on the cuffs as well, like they're a button cuff. So I think I might need one or maybe two. I think it all depends on the size of the button, doesn't it, of how many you need, not necessarily the pattern. So yeah, so I'm just going to decide on that. Like, they're really nice buttons. Really, really nice. Let us know if you can see. Little, oh, it won't focus. So yeah, I'm going to decide what these look like, I think. Next job. Hello everyone. So that's it. So I just need to literally just hand sew the collar stand down, which I think I'll do like a slip stitch kind of under here, because I just don't want to risk seeing the stitch line on here. I'm not very good at stitching and ditching, so I think I'm going to go hand sewing. So I think I'm going to take that out for another day when I'm watching TV or something and just finish that off. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think they really come out really lovely shirts. I'll leave all the links to the linen fabric and buttons below, and over my Instagram there'll be more photos of the shirts, most likely. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video and a little sew along relaxed video with me. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it, and follow me over on my Instagram, which is @Dennett. But yeah, I will see you again soon. Bye. I've just marked how roughly apart I want the buttonholes, but then I can't measure where to go on the button plaque. I don't actually know how big the buttonhole's going to be. So I'm just going to get, where's my bag of, I just had it, here it is. I'm going to do a tester buttonhole anyway, and then measure to see how big the buttonhole's going to be, and then I'll be able to measure a little bit easier, more accurately on the shirt, because obviously all buttonholes are different depending on the size of the button. Like this button is quite big. I don't know how big this is. A couple of mils. 6, 7 mils. So I'm just going to pop it in my, I've got my buttonhole foot here. Put it nice and tight, and then do a few testers anyway to test out how the button's going to go. Make sure it's okay. I need to change my thread. I haven't done that. I've got black and I don't want black buttonholes on my white shirt. Good job I noticed that before I started my buttonholes. And then I decided what buttonholes to have, but first I think I'm going to do the tester. Then we'll see how I can measure it. Right, just threading this back up. I haven't done many buttonholes actually on my new machine yet, so that's why I'm definitely going to test out as well. If I can thread it through, there we go. Hopefully I don't need to take my buttonhole out to get it through. Perfect. Now let's get some test fabric with buttonholes. Always test them out. Oh, there's my shirt. Let's move that before it gets... Here's my scrap of fabric. So I'm using the scrap of the fabric that I'm going to be making it on. Pull my little thing down. Hopefully, oh, I can't really see. There we go. Oh, that's a better angle. That's a better angle, isn't it? So I need to work out how to pick a buttonhole as well on my new machine. Let's go for 0.17. Is that it? Oh, perfect, yes. Very fancy, it's told me what it looks like. Okay, so let's practice the first buttonhole. Let's give it a go. Why is that? Oh, my thing wasn't fully down. Let's start again. So this is why I've always got to check your buttonholes, because rubbish like that just always happens. Oh, there we go. Right, let's start again. Here we go. Buttonhole done. Here's my buttonholes, all nicely done. Now to cut them and sew on the buttons, basically. Yeah, looking good. So here we go. Oh, that collar's a little bit, still haven't stitched that in, but I've got the buttons on. So here we go with the buttons. Got them on the cuffs here, and then we've got them running down the front. I really love these buttons. They're all slightly different, so they're like shiny and nice, but I think she's looking really good. Really happy with her. And here's the collar's gone a bit. The second final shirt with these buttons on. Let's pull that over a bit. Yeah, and I got them on there, just one on the cuff because they're a bit bigger. And I just need to hand sew that down, but I think I'm going to do that another day, because yeah, I'm not very good at hand sewing. So yeah, that's my other shirt finished.